but she asked one of her reps to drop some certificates off because she would really like to also honor our valedictorians. So this says, I hereby honor and commend Maneth Naresh Luthria, valedictorian honor graduate, Carnegie Vanguard High School. I hereby honor and commend Shilpita Mildra Bahura, valedictorian honor graduate, Carnegie Vanguard High School. And also some more surprises. I understand that these were selected at random. This one reads, U.S. House of Representatives, I hereby honor and commend Erica A. Altman on the completion of requirements for Carnegie Vanguard High School. And one more, U.S. House of Representatives, I hereby honor and commend Andrew J. Asorto on the completion of requirements for Carnegie Vanguard High School. Thank you.
Sorry about that. Okay, well, thank you, Mrs. Davila and Mr. Moss, for the presentation of the Board Awards. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the speeches from our valedictorians.
Hello, I'm Anna Luthria. I'm Shilpita Mildra Bahura, and this is our speech. Webster's Dictionary defines the word cliche as something that's become overly familiar or commonplace, much like this intro. But you know what has not been cliche? Our high school experience.
We are shaped by our experiences. At Carnegie, we have developed into who we are today through our shared experiences.
Carnegie has not been an easy ride. Together we've struggled through one of the most rigorous curricula the American public school system has to offer. And we have come out on the other side all the stronger for that. We all should feel proud of ourselves for this feat. Yet we know that a high school diploma is only one step on a lifelong road to achievement.
One of the things that makes Carnegie so great is that we know that graduating from high school isn't the end goal. Almost every single member from the class of 2019 will be pursuing a college degree. This is in comparison to the national college going rate of 70%.
But our academic achievements aren't the only thing that define us. Together, let's take a look back at the past 4 years.
We start our story in 2014. Flappy Bird had just been removed from the App Store, and Macklemore had beaten Kendrick Lamar for the Best Rap Award at the Grammys. These were dark times, but we, recently graduated from the 8th grade, felt like we were at the top of the world. That feeling was about to change, and quickly.
We all heard about the terrors of Carnegie, but each one of you guys decided to accept your spot, whether it was actually your choice or not.
We started off with fish camp, replete with a somewhat dangerous capture the flag game and a crowded dance party. We met each other for the first time and formed bonds that have lasted throughout the past 4 years, and hopefully will last far into the future.
Freshman year began, and we experienced our first AP class together. I don't think any of us will ever forget the torture of scanning Geddes for minuscule details that might show up on a figure check. Or better yet, walking into a figure check not having read a single page. Little did we know how good we had it back then.
Summer came and left, and we started off sophomore year with some faces. These new kids were thrown into the deep end with the rest of us immediately. They were with us as we learned way more about Catch-22 than we ever wanted to, and they were with us when we collectively experienced the genius of Bill Wurst with the History of Japan video. It can't have been an easy transition from their other high schools to Carnegie, so let's have a special round of applause for those late arrivals without whom Carnegie wouldn't be what it is today.
Now, sophomore year may have seemed hard, but we really kicked into high gear during junior year. Some of us went from taking 2 or 3 AP classes to taking 7. We experienced the confusion of the right-hand rule, the adrenaline rush of writing an entire research paper in the week before it was due, and the absolute mania that was Ms. Harris's play unit. Outside of school, we continued with our extracurriculars, also preparing for the SAT and beginning the daunting task of considering which colleges to apply to.
Senior year was an entirely new frontier for us. Applying to college was a grueling process. As a class of procrastinators, there were many late nights to finish up the essays so we decided where we were going for the next 4 years. The rejections were tough, but the acceptances that we received made the work we put in these 4 years worth it. Meanwhile, our teachers were doing the best they could to prepare us for life after college. Mrs. Raymond ingrained in us the phrase, calculator abuse. And Mr. Parker taught us about the pervasiveness of art. Shran taught us why we never need to read fiction, and something or the other about fiscal responsibility. While Ms. Catherson spent months preparing us for life in the Arctic Circle.
All of that has led up to this point, our graduation. Normally this is the point in a speech where the speaker gives you guys advice about your future, but we are not at all qualified to do that. Instead, let us leave you with this.
We talked a lot about the memories from the classes we've taken here, but that's what we're going to remember once we moved on to the next steps of our lives. We're going to remember the experiences we've had. We're going to remember the time Andrew Alexander got sent a potato in the mail. We're going to remember Benjamin Wu's Chick-fil-A themed proposal, and we're going to remember Mara Turteltaub rapping as Joseph Rose Tito in her rap final.
So yes, you made it. You're about to graduate from high school. All the work you've put in for the past 4 years has paid off. But as you move on to the next big step in your life, don't forget about the time you spent here with us at Carnegie Vanguard High School. Thank you, goodbye.